What's up guys, Captain Profits here. Starting off the channel with doing an FTMO challenge. So if you don't know what an FTMO challenge is, it's basically a little test that traders can do with something called a proprietary firm. It's basically almost like a hedge fund in a way that you can kind of apply to work at by passing one of these tests. They allot you a certain amount of capital, and then you're able to trade that capital, basically trade with more money than you probably have in your personal accounts, and get a profit split from it, which means at the end of the month you get a certain payout depending on how well you did. So a little bit about me. I've been trading for about 2 years now, and this is my second FTMO challenge. Last year I passed one for 50K around February, I believe 22nd of 2021, and now we're doing a 100K challenge. So just started it. I have a little bit of a couple trades I took to get some trading days in, and at least what I do in the beginning is I like to build a little bit of a buffer, which means I won't risk like 1% or 2% on the trades like I typically would. I risk anywhere between 0.5% to a little bit less than that to kind of build a little bit of a buffer for the evaluation process. So we're going to get into showing the trade that I'm in currently and go from there. Perfect. So here we are in seeing some gold buys currently. Took a position up here and then also took a position over here for some buys. We're floating at about almost 500 profit right now on the 100K account. Probably going to move the stops in a bit. Session's going to be ending relatively soon. We got about 2 more hours in New York session. So basically the reason I took this trade is we're going to break it down currently. On the 4-hour, even though we had some bearish momentum here, on the 4-hour we had a rejection along this moving average right here. As you can see, there's a nice wick that hit it and now it's been rejecting it. And then when we go into some lower time frames, we have a nice swoop coming up around here. Not only did price fall under the moving averages, but it tried breaching it once and then twice, and then I catch this third swoop right here. So the third one probably has the most potential to actually reach some newer highs now that they've been created. You know, we had another high created here, one here, looking to target one around this area right here. So we go down to the 30-minute. We were just at the 1-hour. We have a nice cross going across these moving averages with wicks pointing to the downside. And then on the 15, we saw that structure was hit. So this little piece of structure created here, also this structure over here, it was hit from this piece. Here, I'm gonna move my stops because we hit over the 0.5% mark. So 711. Gonna move these back to entries, or a little bit above entry. Cool. Does this one not have a stop? Oh, this one has no SL. That's perfect. So we're going to move that to 18.19. 18.19.13, just like this one. Cool. All right. Let this ride for a bit. All right, so I'm switching from MT4 or MT5, I mean, to TradingView to show this because it's just going to be easier that way. So here we have gold. We'll go to the 15-minute real quick. Reset this chart view. This was the box that I was actually talking about. Start from this end. Right here. Price was getting all consolidated, lots of wicks around this area. Needed big momentum to push through. Price fell through, needed big momentum to push through it again. Excuse me, came back up, retested it, wasn't strong enough to push, didn't have enough volume. Then we have all these wicks to the downside. Price eventually broke up once again, came back, retested it, and was looking for entries around this retest area here. And here you can see actually the FTMO account. So when did we start? May 18th. It is currently May 18th. So let's actually look at MT4, see how the trade is going. even on the 1 minute, we were having some nice separation from the moving averages. I love when the moving averages kind of separate out. It definitely shows that there's strong momentum going on. A little tip to be using there. But yeah, we're gonna see how the rest of this trade plays out. I'm probably gonna move my stops to about 0.5% in profit just to keep building that buffer. I want to keep, because I'm going to be trading London session later tonight. So just currently in the works of building that buffer, and then I'll update you guys. So giving you guys the update that I said that was going to happen. Currently we have an hour and a half left in New York session, and you see price on the 1 minute chart here was breaking underneath this moving average. Now it's just plummeting down. Definitely still has potential to move back up, but I wanted to get out, just wanted to secure that little bit of a buffer within the account like I was speaking of earlier. So already got that done. That's going to be good for later tonight. Just wanted to go over some of the confluences that I was using in order to take this trade and find this position. On the 4 hour here, we have this nice rejection with the moving average also rejecting this part of structure. On the 15 minute is how I found this structure. We have this touch here, we have this rejection wick on this candle here. We had these candlesticks that were printed all out. That took a long time to actually break through it, which required a lot of momentum, to really break past it. And then another momentum break here, a rejection touch from this wick, and then these two touches right here. Fairly simple trade. Honestly, I just saw it while passing by looking for market analysis for later tonight. Another confluence that could have been used, I didn't use it, but it could have been used, was this 1 hour fib. So I'm going to draw it from the swing low to the swing high, wick to wick, and we see here near our golden zone, which is a 50% retracement. Price hits this area, rejects off of it, and then it did it once again around here on this candlestick, right near the moving averages. So it was a super simple play to find. Now we see it looks like price is really taking a hit. So very happy that I got out where I did. I didn't get out at the highest high, but this was a super solid exit. Honestly, can't complain, especially since I'm going to slaughter the market later tonight. But yeah, this was kind of a breakdown and an introduction to my channel. This is, I guess, the start of a series as well. Going to be pretty much showing you the whole FTMO process. I'm actually going to switch over to the FTMO window currently. You can see this is the accounts. Let's go back to metrics. And boom, there we see the equity curve. Nice and high. Going to be definitely knocking this out soon. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.